want any sunscreen?
I mean, where should I really even start? I got in the dark.
I made 2 more this week. Thursday night, I made 2 more. So, yeah. Go for it. Oh, good. Wear it out. The only thing that'll get hot is that metal piece right there. If you get like that for the end of the game and we're just laying it out,
It's a big gap between us and the game. In the next life, I'm trying to stay paid. When I die, put my money in the grave. When I die, put my money in the grave. Really gotta take place. Really just got to be in the praise. Really might take this to the face. No CC, let's slap to the base. Safe, put a mask in the cage. Now I'm right now, love I'm good to the ways. Ain't about to die with no money I done made. I was on top of it, did a lot. Still on top of my stairs, the drop. Still on top of the drop. I'm sorry, sauce in the box. I don't wanna change, 'cause I'm good about max. Welcome to the 2025 Class 4A Boys Soccer State Championship between the Hillsdale Hornets and the Heritage Hell Chargers. Hillsdale Hornets with a record of 16-1. Starting things off, number 0, Cameron Stout. Number 4, Johnny Carter. Number 5, Will Porter. Number 6, Wyatt Matthews. Number 7, Adam Alberini. Number 9, David Griffin. Number 10, Alex Alsbach. Number 11, Barrett Travis. Number 12, Cal Welker. Number 15, Henry Whitlow. 17, Grayson Beans. Number 16, Landon Gatsky. Number 18, Bo Butler. Number 19, James Balong. Number 20, Dylan Orcutt. Number 21, Tucker Austin. Number 22, Noah Ragazzino. Number 23, Terrence Brown. Number 25, Kingston Rivers. And number 26, Stavros Croissant. The head coach for Heritage Hall is Tommy Riley. Today's game is officiated by the center referee, Damian Kojic, assisted by Rawan Odubarisa and Robbie Evans. Ladies and gentlemen, attention please. At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove hats to join in a moment of silence to honor those we have lost, and also so that you may, if you choose, reflect, meditate, pray, or engage in other silent activity. We ask that you be respectful of others around you during this moment of silence. Thank you. Please remain standing as we honor our nation with the playing of our national anthem.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome into the home of RSU here in Claremore, Oklahoma. It is the second of 4 state championship finals. Now it's the turn of the 4A boys, and this should be a real cracker of a game. It's Heritage Hall against Hilldale, and these two have history. And Hilldale are looking to become state champions for the first time in their history. Heritage Hall are looking to do it for the 3rd year in a row. And you can hear that there's some real atmosphere here for this one. And we are just a minute or so away from kickoff. The atmosphere's been building up all day. We've seen a wonderful final in the 4A girls that Bethany won by a 1-0 over Holland Hall. Congratulations to them. That's a first for them in their history. Is there to be a first for Hilldale today? Hilldale down there in Muskogee. Heritage Hall have travelled a little bit further, and they come with pedigree. Their coach, Tommy Riley, has been at the helm for 25 years. And the proud Liverpudlian loves this game so much, loves his team, loves his school. And he's up against the head coach for Hilldale, that's Connor Schwab, who would dearly love to do this for the first time. The Heritage Hall group are in their huddle. They're going to be playing in navy blue shorts, white socks and white shirts, up against Hilldale, who are all in black. In fact, it wasn't that many minutes ago that they thought they would be playing in their white shirts, but alas, they had to make the change last minute, and so here they are lining up, and they are waiting for their opponents. The temperature here couldn't be more perfect, really. I mean, it's 77 degrees. There's a little bit of a breeze, which is quite nice, actually, down at pitch level, because the heat does come off that turf quite predominantly, and the breeze just helps a little bit for the players, but it's by no means too hot here, and it is just about perfect. On the far side, the Heritage Hall fans who've come in quite late to the kickoff and filled that side, and down below us, probably you can't see it because our camera position is on top of the commentary box I'm in, but there are certainly probably double as many fans who've made the relatively short trip from Muskogee to be here for this one. The referee gets us underway, and Heritage Hall play the ball forward towards the left-hand side. There's a header in field, but Hildale clear their lines. Plenty of talent on show here today, and that's an easy one for the referee to give. The referee is Damien Kojic, assisted by Rewan Ubiarisa and Robbie Evans. Hildale coming forward down the left-hand side, looking for Pickering. Watch out for him, the number 21. He makes a lot happen in midfield. First chance here to get in the area, cleared away. In steps Nick Eklund. Eklund wearing 3, has got a brother Nate wearing 4. Right on cue, there he is, clearing the ball up towards halfway. Looking for his captain, Brodie Haraway, who works hard in the midfield. That one's going to be a throw-in then to Heritage Hall. And the big number 4, Jonathan Carter, 6'4" he is. Coming forward to stand right on the corner of the 6-yard box. The throw-in will be aimed, I'm sure, at his head. Here it is. Hildale did pretty well to head that one away from Carter, and they clear their lines. And the ball will be out for a throw-in for Kaysen Argo. Now there's a chance here, but cleared away. Slightly late challenge there. In fact, the referee's just saying to the number 22, Noah Ragazzino, just to calm things down a little bit. It was a slightly late challenge on the number 33, Bryce Chartney. Well, thanks for joining us here on the NFHS network. Dave Saunders in the chair for all 4 finals today. This one kicking off absolutely on time. The organisation here, both from the OSSAA and Roger State, has been outstanding. There's a good battle down there. Out comes Tucker Austin with the ball. And the referee said that there was a foul, and there'll be an early free kick here, right on just outside the corner of the 18-yard box. And it's going to be taken by Kaysen Argo. Argo is senior. Does have a goal and 7 assists. Can he produce an assist here early on? Just 3 minutes gone in this final. 40 minutes each way. If it was to be a draw, a tie at the end of the 80 minutes, there would be overtime, which has the golden goal rule in it, which basically means if you score a goal, everybody walks off and you're the winners. And then there would be a penalty shootout. Here's Argo then with the free kick. Dinks it to the far post. A whole host of players go up, but there was pushing, says the referee. And the Hornets survived that one. Ball booted up towards halfway, flicked on inadvertently towards his own goal by Wyatt Matthews. Tussling for the ball on that far side, right in front of the head coach, Tommy Riley. free kick. Here is Carter, bangs it forward. Brought down in the midfield by Kyle Chartney. Haraway. Will Potter tidies up, wearing 5, sitting in front of the back 4. Now wide on the right, here is Tucker Austin, 6'1". The throw-in will be taken by Bryce Chartney. And the header away was from Cal Welker. Chartney has made about 25 yards up the left-hand side, throws it in field. Haraway wanted to flick the ball on. Good header away from Nate Eklund. Eklund again clears towards that right-hand side. Brought down well by Argo, good feet from him. He dinks it forward, looking for Tucker Austin, away again. Certainly a feature early on in this game is how close the attention is being given to the player on the ball. Not much room to work in at the moment. 0-0 the score, 6 minutes gone. Heritage Hall coming forward, wearing their white shirts, playing from left to right on your screens. Hilldale, all in black today, playing from right to left on your screens. Ball is swung out to the near side. A wonderful tackle coming in there by Chartney. Here's Stavros Chrysant. Chrysant again. A strong challenge. It's going to go Heritage Hall way. Crowd appreciating the strong challenges. Hilldale have put a covering there to shield the players from the sun. And I think there's a player down, which I can't see because of the shelter they put. I think it was Stavros Chrysant who felt the challenge. Ball spun kindly for Carter. Finds Argo. Free kick. That was a foul. Noah Ragazzino was fouled. So again, it will be the turn of Kaysen Argo, to take this free kick. Argo holds both arms aloft. It's a good ball into the area. Where's it going to fall? It falls on the far post. It's gone away. It'll be the first corner of the game for Heritage Hall. This is a repeat of the 2024 semi-final, which Heritage Hall won by 2-1. They then went on to beat Clinton 3-1 in the final. That was in 2024. Would love to do it a third time in a row. Here's a throw into the near post, hooked back over his head to the far post. There's a player gone down in the area. I think referee may have to stop play in a moment. He's lying right almost next to the penalty spot, but on we go. Trying to see who that is, and I think now we're going to stop the stadium clock and get some attention, I think, for the player that's down. Certainly some concern for the number 9, David Griffin. Griffin is a junior. So 0-0 between these two great rivals. Nothing for either goalkeeper to do early on, which you probably expect as both teams try to sort out each other's formations. And there's going to be a substitution. And on comes the number 19, James Barong. David Griffin is the player to limp away there. Hope he's okay, having just played 9 minutes of the final, but it's an early chance here for James Barong, the sophomore, to come on. Long throw then. Looking for Carter. He does flick it on, away by the defence. Argo will charge down. Referee said it was a handball. So again, a chance for Heritage Hall to get the likes of Carter, who's by far the tallest player on the field at 6'4". The free kick from Argo is a good one towards the penalty spot. Again, headed away by Haraway. Carter rises, wins it. It's going to come to the far post. Good defending from Hildale. It's going to be a long throw. And this long throw will be taken by Stavros Chrysant. Doesn't quite get that one right, but chested down by Carter, who goes towards the line. Wants to try and win a corner if he can. Good skill, though, from Hildale. And then they give it away, and then there's a looping shot, which is a long way over from Alex Allspore. Tommy Riley was telling me that the season's been a massive success, and this group of seniors he's got together are looking obviously for 3 state championships in a row. He said their hard work and dedication to be better every game has been a pleasure to watch. Long ball from Hildale. Now looking for Pickering, who's the danger man. 1-2 with Haraway. Here's Pickering inside the box. Good skill from Pickering. Beat one defender, couldn't beat the second. And that was deemed a foul throw by Heritage Hall. So the long throw now comes from Hildale in the shape of Chartney. Plenty of defenders back, plenty of black shirts in there as well, looking to get on the end of this throw. It's a good throw into the box. Carter's there, who else in the air? There's a chance which hit his own player, then another shot coming in which hits a Hildale player. So 2 shots hit their own teammates there, and the ball spins away harmlessly for a throw-in, and it remains 0-0, 12 minutes gone. Here's Pickering. Good challenge from Carter there as Nick Eklund went into the area, finished up on the deck, but Carter's done well to defend that really well. It's a chop down by Omar Avila. Argo spinned it out wide to Will Porter. Heritage Hall with the ball into the box is a good one. There's a shot and a save. The shot was from Tucker Austin, who's got 12 goals this season, the top goal scorer. The save from Hildale keeps it at 0-0. Some good challenges going in. Cameron Stout with the save there for Hilldale. And the ball is out for a goal kick. Cameron Stout, who is a senior. Both these teams come in, unsurprisingly, as district champions. Hilldale 7-0 in district, their 4th district title in a row. Here's Stout with the goal kick. Ball in the midfield, played forward, and that's going to go harmlessly through to Stout. I can't say enough, beautiful day here. 77 degrees currently as we look out on the sunny Soldier Field here at the home of RSU. Heritage Hall coming forward again with Argo. Argo, round 1. Slice shot, easy for Stout. Valente Espinoza, stadium announcer, just wanting some of the fans not to use the high-pitched horns just to confuse the players with the whistle, and everybody excited. So free kick to the Hornets. Header away was a good one from Ragazzino. Now Haraway goes on a run. Brody Haraway just having a little talking to. Haraway so important, 17 goals this season. Behind Hayden Pickering, who's got 24. Allspaw gives away. Here's Haraway. Carter just nudges the player off there. Pickering picks it up again. Chartney. Chartney didn't like the challenge from the number 21 Tucker Austin, who gets a yellow card for the overzealous challenge. So he'll need to leave the field. And he'll be replaced by the number 11, and that is Barrett Travis. Travis comes on as a 6'1" senior. 3 goals this season. Travis goes on up front. Free kick then to Hilldale. Nate Eklund with it. Everybody on the 18-yard line, looking to break the deadlock here with 3 minutes to go till we're halfway through this first half. There's Nate Eklund's ball, but there's a shout from the goalkeeper, who gets his first touch of the ball. And that is one of the twins, the Orcott twins, and of course that is Logan, who's a sophomore, so trusted in his sophomore year to be playing in this championship final. Carter clears. Nate Eklund heads forward. Brody Haraway. Good defending from Chartney in the end. There's a substitute, Barrett Travis, who just saw the goalkeeper then for the first time getting in behind the Hilldale defence. Heritage Hall here, as I said, as district champions. They did actually lose one game, and that was against Clinton, 3-2 in that extra time. But apart from that, it was pretty plain sailing. They had a 9-3 win over Elk City. Here's the corner to the penalty spot. Haraway with a header away. There's a chance from the edge of the area, and it goes straight to Cameron Stout. It's a good hit, but Stout was right there behind it. Here's Pickering. Pickering will win the throw-in. Chartney with it. Carter's there. Challenge from Carter. Stab towards goal. Keeper did well. Good run forward by Valente Espinoza, who got past Carter. If Carter had made connection, it could well have been a penalty. Here's Travis. Chartney again, reliable at left back. Allspa. Will Porter. Chartney again is there to foil the danger. Throw in from Travis. There's the chip ball forward from Cal Welker. Good play from Pickering. Chips the ball forward. It's a little bit too much for the number 19, Liam Sargent, who's finding it a little bit difficult on that right-hand side to get into the game. Hasn't had too many touches of the football. Long way to go. We're halfway through this first half, 0-0. Good challenge. Winning the ball fairly, says the referee. Porter likes to run the midfield. Shot blocked. Going to spin away for a throw-in again to the Chargers. Substitute Barrett Travis with it. Ball bounces dangerously on the edge of the area. That's a wonderful piece of skill to Porter, but unfortunately Porter is offside, says Mr. Evans, the assistant on the near side to us. 0-0 the score then. Thanks for your company here on the FHS Network. Dave Saunders in the chair here. This is the second of 4 finals we're bringing you. The next one will be at 4 o'clock, and that's between Bishop Kelly girls and MacArthur girls. MacArthur in the final for the first time in their history. Join us at 4 o'clock for that one. And then rounding off the day is Booker T. Washington from Tulsa up against Santa Fe South. Plenty of football to come here from Soldier Field, here at the home of RSU. Cal Welker across the back line to Jonathan Carter. Nate Eklund is there at the back for Hilldale. And he just about gets it from under his feet, but Heritage Hall have it again. Here's Argo. Argo to the line. Argo wins a corner for his team. Good attacking play from the Chargers. And Argo will go across and take this corner. 5 white shirts in a group on the 18-yard line, including the very tall figure of Jonathan Carter. There is Carter. It's even over his head, and it's going to spin away for a goal kick, and it remains 0-0. There was great respect from the two coaches when I spoke to them. Tommy Riley said that Hildale have a very nice passing and possession style of play, similar to ours, he said. So I think it'll be a very open game. He said they were fortunate to beat them in the semi-final last year. And he has a lot of respect for the team and coaches. Stout from his own 6-yard box. Ball spins away into the midfield kindly for Allspar. That's a good piece of play. Sets Argo in there, and it comes off Nate Eklund to be away for another corner. Chargers just turning things up a notch here. Remains 0-0. 24 minutes have flown by in this 4A boys final. That's aimed towards Carter. Good punch though from Stout. Got 2 fists on that one. Ball spins away and then in the end just cleared. Anywhere will do for the moment from Cale Chartney brothers playing in this one. 2 sets of brothers for Hildale. Cameron Stout then clears left-footed. Header away from Welker. Pickering shrugs off one challenge. Haraway. Espinoza been driven out wide. And a pretty good challenge coming in from Bo Butler. Which means that it'll be the throw-in. It'll be another long throw from Chartney. Chartney goes back to the wall, so good run up of around about 8 yards to the line to get this line drive kind of shape throw. There it is towards the near post. Carter heads away. Driven back across goal by Chartney, but that one will stay in, I think, for Eklund. Well, Eklund's beaten in the challenge. Dylan Orcott it was who won that ball. And Heritage Hall into the box. It was a good challenge. And in the end, it's away by Sargent, only half cleared. And then a foul. There's a player down. Player who was fouled was the number 10 Allspar. So a free kick now then for the Chargers. And some defending to do for the Hornets. Allspar has picked himself up to take this one. He's the only person around the ball. So it could well be a shot. I would say it's around about 22 yards away from goal. You do well to beat Cameron Stout from this distance. Plenty of players in the wall. I think if my eyes don't deceive, 4 players in the wall. Everybody back for Hildale. Allspar then. Whistle goes. Hits it right-footed. Brilliant save from Cameron Stout. Had to beat his best to keep that one out. Allspar struck it really well. Stout flung himself to his right. Turns the ball away and it remains 0-0. Another long throw coming up. Carter flicks it on. There's a whole host of players going for the ball. In the end, Sargent clears for the Hornets, only as far again as Argo. Argo's still with the ball. He's a good, tricky player, but he can't get past Espinoza. who's back there defending, but the ball was out, says the assistant on the far side. Mr. Obo Barisa, the official on the far side, saying the ball was out. Long throw again from Argo. Again looking for Carter, who gets there, flicks it on. Headed away by Haraway. And now there's a long shot coming in from Orcott, Dylan Orcott, who is the twin brother of the goalkeeper, Logan. Now, Hildale are going to make a substitution here. Zach Marlowe's going to come on. Just waits on the halfway. Making way is Liam Sargent. Sargent's worked hard. He hasn't been able to get in the game too much so far. Cameron Stout nearly got himself in a tangle there, and the ball in the end is booted away, and the Hornets get away with it, and it's going to be a corner to the Chargers, which is going to be taken by Will Porter. Well, we hope you're enjoying this one as much as we are here at the Sunbathed Soldier Field here in Claremore, Oklahoma. Second of 4 finals. 0-0 the score, but two great rivals on display. Two good passing styles. Whole host of players in and around the 18-yard box for this corner. In it comes from Porter. To the far post. There's a shot towards goal, but it's well wide of the target. And it will be a goal kick. Spinning away, Pickering can't keep it in. In the first round, Hildale beat Summit Christian by 3-0. With Heritage Hall beating Hurrah 8-2. In the quarterfinals, Hildale beat Clinton by 2-1. Some revenge there for when they lost in the 2023 final by the same score to Clinton. Heritage Hall beat Catoosa by 8-0. Here's the corner. Low into the box. There was a push. No, says the referee. Porter wanted a handball. Then into the semi-finals, Hildale beating Bethany by 1-0. And the same score for Heritage Hall over Victory Christian. That's the pathway through to this final. And at the moment, it's 0-0 between the Hornets from Hildale down in Muskogee against Heritage Hall Chargers 0. It's a header away. It's going to come back to the corner taker Porter, who just rushes that one, and it goes over the bar and nothing doing. Now, will they do something different here at the Hornets? They nearly got themselves into a twist last time, and this time they do play it out. Down the right-hand side, looking for Espinoza. Carter's there to head out. There's Tommy Riley, acting as ball boy, Heritage Hall coach. Referee saying it's got to go back a few yards. Porter. Strong run from Barrett Travis, who came on after the yellow card. Has made a difference down that right-hand side. That has to be... Looked like a foul throw to me. Haraway couldn't find his teammate. In step Bo Butler. Now Espinoza. run from Zach Marlowe. Foul, says the referee. A few of the Heritage Hall fans aren't too happy. 7 minutes to go till half-time. Tight game, this one. Hildale with a chance here to get some players forward. As the ball towards the area, it's going to bounce to the far side here to Haraway. Haraway still with his foot on the ball, hits the side netting. Did well to stand up after one challenge from Will Porter, but just hits the side netting. Carter gets it going again for the Chargers. Out there to Dylan Orcutt. Strong header away by Eklund. Throw in then for Orcutt, right in front of his bench on that left-hand side. Throws it down the line. In goes Kyle Chartney and wins the free kick. A slight undercut there. So the Hornets again with a free kick to be taken by Nate Eklund. Easy header away. It's going to be a handball there. In fact, it hit the referee, excuse me, so the referee has to give it back to the team that was in possession. Good new rule in the game of football worldwide. Eklund, who's been a rock at the back for the Hornets, like this man for the Chargers, Carter. With pace. Argo towards goal. Cameron Stout, good hands. If he palmed that one out, there were two players coming in that could have got on the end of that one. Argo is a tricky player on that left-hand side. And he's given the Hornets something to think about. But Cameron Stout, good hands. Haraway's committed the foul there. Here's Argo, the senior. Round one. Argo still with the ball. Now out to Orcutt, who's up from the left back. That's a great ball into the box. Over everybody. Alex Allspaw is the first one to get there. Then the ball's into the box from Travis. Chested down by Welker. Butler plays it in field. Dump forward to Espinoza. Welker was there. Haraway, good ball from him. Espinoza has to sprint for this one. Pickering's gone down. And that will be a throw-in to the Hornets. Could be the long throw here from Chartney. Haraway waits. Chartney towards Haraway. Carter heads away. Porter's there to head away. Chartney shields that one off, and he will have another go at throwing this one and launching it into the box. Here's Chartney, long throw into the box. Again, Carter's there to head that one away. And in the end, that one comes off Zach Marlowe. And there's going to be a throw in to Heritage Hall. And the referee wants it retreated just a little bit. And we've got just under 3 minutes to go till half-time here. You're watching the NFHS Network. Dave Saunders in the chair for this second of four finals. Slight delay. And I think Zach Marlowe may have got a ball in the face in the head there. So we're going to see the introduction of the number 12, Kais Jimenez. Cameron Stout, the man with the ball in his hands, will play at Friends University in Kansas next year. Six of the players play on the ECNL team for TSC in Tulsa. The 2009 team. Kyle Chartney does well. Here's Espinoza. Threads it through, looking for Brody Haraway. And that one comes off Haraway, and that'll be a goal kick. That's a good threaded ball, though, from Espinoza, and Haraway likes to drift out wide on the left-hand side. 0-0 remains, just under 2 minutes to go to a half-time, and both teams want to get on with this quickly. Welker away, ball flicked on. Nate Eklund there will win the free kick. Ball will be placed inside the centre circle here. Nate Eklund with it. Up towards the 18-yard box. Unchallenged header. The Hornets win it back. Haraway. Oh, wonderful flick on. Here's Haraway inside the area, header forward. Out comes the keeper. And in the end, Haraway wins a corner. Does really well there, Haraway. So a corner is going to be taken by Nate Eklund. And the crowd below us really enjoying this one. And getting the level up a little bit. Here is Eklund under the keeper's nose. Carter heads away again. Who else? The 6'4" defender. Is Pickering. Chests it down. And now at Heritage Hall break. Bryce Chartney's there. Good battle, that one, between him and Noah Ragozina. Just a few seconds left. And I think that will be it as the clock ticks down for half-time. And we will go into half-time 0-0. Certainly the Hilldale goalkeeper Cameron Stout has been the busier of the two goalkeepers. We'll give you some stats when we come back after the half-time break. We'll step away just for a few minutes here in the 4A boys final here at Rogers Field in Claremore. Half-time, it is the Hilldale Hornets 0. Heritage Hall Chargers 0.
There are 3 levels of awards: certificates, plaques, state champion. One school in each class is singled out as an academic state champion. To qualify for this on team, the highest qualifying GPA in each class will be declared the academic state champion. Today, we'd like to honor the 4A Boys Academic State Champion presented by Gateway First Bank. The 2025 Class 4A Boys Academic State Champion is the Hera Panthers. The Hera Boys Soccer Team maintained a GPA of 756. Accepting the awards are members of the Hera Boys Soccer Team, head coach Braden Carmen, along with the athletic director Guy Work. Congratulations to your Class 4A Academic State Champions.
Well, welcome back to the second half of the Boys 4A Championship final. It's been a close affair so far, 0-0 the score. And the busier of the two goalkeepers was definitely Cameron Stout in the Hornets goal. But alas, no way through as yet. So a long way to go in this one. Heritage Hall have probably had the lion's share of the possession. But you have to say that Hildale, when they've gone forward, they've looked dangerous. So it's a very close game, this one. So what's in store in the next 40 minutes and maybe more as well in this one that's been very well officiated and very well played by these two teams that play similar styles. And the Hildale fans you can hear nearest to our commentary position trying to get to their team, who are wearing all black and playing from left to right on your screens. Heritage Hall in those navy blue shorts, white socks and white shirts, playing from right to left on your screens. It is Hildale to get us underway in the second half. Here at RSU, the home of Roger State University, the Soldier Field, the venue hosting these four finals today, two last night. Congratulations to Norman North, who won the boys' final over Broken Arrow on a penalty shootout, and also to Cassidy, who beat Cashel Hall by 2-0 in the 3A girls. The only final to be down at Taft Stadium will be the 3A boys final. Now, there's a good ball down the left-hand side. Heritage Hall early on here. Ball into the box. Surely it's got to be 1-0. It is. It was really good work down the left-hand side by Tucker Austin. Noah Ragazzino kept his head, was alone in the box, and with just 40 seconds gone in the second half, Heritage Hall have the lead. Heritage Hall 1, Hildale 0. That is the 10th goal of the season for Ragazzino. And it was beautiful work down the left by Tucker Austin. Remember, got the yellow card in the first half. Back on as a second half substitute, and it prompts the Hildale Hornets to get in a huddle there and tell themselves this is very early on. They're not out of it yet, but certainly Ragazzino had plenty of room to score that goal, and it breaks the deadlock. So how do the Hornets respond? Eklund forward, trying to find his brother. Espinazo is in there. Threads it, almost threaded it through. Almost got it through to Pickering. Well, Bryce Chartney there just got himself in a bit of the wrong side of the player, commits the foul. Free kick then for the Chargers, who've got the lead. As I said, just 40 seconds in the second half. A 10th of the season for Ragazzino. And they want more here. Good tackle in the end by Bryce Chartney, and the Hornets just under some pressure here. The throw-in's going to be taken by Kaysen Argo, who's had a very fine game for the Chargers. Well, certainly, as I look down, the Chargers have got 3 players giving nothing away. 3 players back there marking absolutely nobody. Here's the ball launched into the box. There's a header down by Carter, and Stout gets it at the second attempt. Stout clears. Ball down that right-hand side. Ball goes back to the goalkeeper from Brust. Jimenez got involved there. Espinazi could see the right idea, but Nick Eklund had tried to go forward. Nick Eklund, who is a junior, his brother a senior. There is Nate. Here's Carter. And that one finishes out. There'll be a throw in to the Chargers just below our commentary position here. Chargers leading by a goal to nil. If you were late back from your half-time break, it was 40 seconds into the second half. It was good play from that man there, Tucker Austin, who managed to find the number 22, Noah Ragazzino, who just had Stout to beat and took his time. Haraway, good ball to Pickering. Pickering against Carter. Should be a good match-up, this one. Pickering will win the corner for the Hornets. Forward will go Brust from the back, wearing 8. Brust's father is one of the assistants to Connor Schwab. That's Brian Brust, who's down there on the sideline, talking right on cue to the head coach. The corner will be taken by Nate Eklund. Is this the moment that he'll get back on level terms? Here's the ball towards the far post. There's Carter, the massive 6'4" frame, wins that one. Headed back in. There's a couple of players that got up and getting each other's way. Espinoza was in there. No foul, says the referee. Hornets still have the ball. Sliding challenge coming in. It's a little bit out of control. So it's going to be a free kick for the Hornets. This one is about 40 yards out. It is central. And it'll be Nate Eklund to take this one. Referee will pace out 10 yards. It's a long way out for Eklund. He looks as though he might go for a goal here, but it's a long, long way out. Do well to beat Logan Orcott from here. Everybody back for the Chargers now. Hilldale have only got one player stood back on the centre circle. Here's the free kick, just chipped into the box, headed down. Bruce got a header in. In the end, there's a foul. Omar Avila protesting his innocence there. Free kick to the Chargers, who lead this one by a 1-0 in this very tight 4A boys final. Ball forward from Porter, away by Eklund. Argo. Throw into the Chargers. Throw will be taken by Argo. Argo waits. And the referee is going to issue a yellow card to Argo for the time wasting. And so another substitution will need to be made. By Tommy Riley. And the player to be coming on is David Griffin. Will Porter will be the throw-in taker now. Porter then throws into the box. Good header away by Eklund. And there'll be another throw-in down in the corner, which Porter will receive this time. Porter, low ball into the box. Easy one to clear for the Hornets. Good play from Pickering. Espinosa went down. No foul, says the referee. Carter. Good drop of the shoulder and turn. Griffin. Griffin's just overhit that one. Be a throw in to the Hornets, and this one will be taken by Nick Eklund. Thanks very much for your company here. Hildale Hornets 16-1 on the season. The only loss way back on March the 7th versus South East in their regular season opener. Heritage Hall 10-1. Just that loss to Clinton, 5-1 in district. Tucker Austin tries to thread it through, doesn't get it through, and Nate Eklund clears. Espinosa with Carter. Free kick to Hildale, who trail by 1-0 here, but only 9 minutes have gone in this second half. Of course, the goal was scored just 40 seconds in to the second half after a stalemate in the first. Nate Eklund takes the free kick, finds Jimenez. Comes off the shoulder. Carter's back there. Carter's one of my men of the match so far. Coming up for corners, obviously using his height, but very good in defence as well. Here's Jimenez. Calms things down. Avila. Chipped forward by Kale Chartney. Avila. Can't find Espinosa. A foul. No card given. David Griffin felt he was fouled first. In the end, he pulled down Nate Eklund. Just a free kick. Just half an hour left in this final. Game littered with fouls. Ball into the box. There's Carter to head away. Espinosa is there. So's Orcutt. Ball belted down that right-hand side. Brought down, but Bryce Chartney's there. And that one's a battle. Referee deeming it, to be fair, let it go on. Spins away for a corner. Referee letting that one play itself out there. That both players were tussling for the ball, had hold of each other's shirts, but the ref, no call, letting it play out. So a corner is going to be taken by Will Porter, who's trotting away there in the red boots. 1-0, that goal scored 40 seconds into the second half. The only goal of the game so far, scored by Ragazzino. He goes into double figures for this season with that goal. Here's the corner from Porter, low. Was well worked, but in the end, the shot was from Stavros Chrysant, and he didn't get the body shape right, although it did find him on the edge of the box. 1-0 it remains. Hilldale in the first half were trying to play the goal kicks out of their own area using the goalkeeper, but now they've resorted to going a bit longer. Here's Griffin. David Griffin still with the ball here. Espinosa. Avidia back there, excuse me, to foil the danger. 4A boys final. Last year, Heritage Hall won it by 3-1 against Clinton. Here's Carter looking for 2. Easy save for Cameron Stout. And his kick would be a wonderful kick in a game of rugby to clear your lines and have a line out, but it's going to be a throw into Heritage Hall. Griffin again involved. Here's Espinosa, one step over, plays it into Kyle Chartney. Chartney with a good forward run here. Here's Pickering. Needs something magical from Pickering. Chrysant was there, and it came off Pickering's foot, says the referee. Still to come at 4 o'clock today here on NFHS Network, the girls 5A between MacArthur and Bishop Kelly. And then to round things off, the fourth final of the day at 7 o'clock between Booker T. Washington and Santa Fe South. Here's Nick Eklund, younger of the two brothers, into the box. Header away from Chrysant. Jimenez. Avilia runs into a little bit of trouble, wins it back for the Hornets. Brust. Good first touch, good ball forward to Pickering, who plays a nice ball into the path of Bryce Chartney. Chartney now up against Chrysant. Chartney will try one. Hit the defender, Cal Welker. Strong run forward. Here's the goal scorer. Brust is there with him. Ragazzino. Plenty of Hilldale players back. There's a shot which is wide of the target in the end from Tucker Austin. Those two up front are a handful for any defence. Going to see the return of Liam Sargent. Man coming off is Valente Espinosa. And we've got 25 minutes, just over 25 minutes left in this 4A boys final. Here is Sargent straight into the action. Avila, Bruce, left-footed ball towards the front line. Carter's there to head away. Avila. Not into the path of Jimenez. Couldn't get control of the ball. Good chest down by Tucker. Austin. Austin continues his run. Good defence from Bryce Chartney. Chartney clears out. It's going to be a Chargers ball. Austin steps in field. Alsper. Alsper still with the ball. Down in the corner. And in the end, it comes off him. It's going to be a goal kick. It's going to be another substitution here for the Hornets. On comes the number 17, Blake Bowles, the senior, for his first go of the afternoon. And off comes Nick Eklund. Stout with the goal kick. Good win from Griffin. Alspar. Comes off Avila. Tommy Riley was explaining that the current FC Tulsa professional, Lamar Batista, went to Heritage Hall and he had the privilege of coaching him. If you've not seen FC Tulsa, you should get down to One Oak Field and see them this season. There's a chance here. And another chance across goal. And Cameron Stout it is who picks up the ball. But Lamar Batista, the former Heritage Hall Charger, a wonderful defender. Very good professional. Sargent was nearly in behind the defence, but there was Dylan Orcutt. The man offside there who can't play the ball. So on we go. Cameron Stout finds Omar Avila. Avila. Good ball to the left-hand side. Bryce Chartney runs into a couple of players. And he's won the throw-in for the Hornets here with just under 23 minutes to go. Still that goal early in the second half separating the two teams as Hilldale Hornets bid to win the state championship for the first time in their history. Here's a chance. Oh, good save for the keeper, and Jimenez puts it over. Well, the first chance came from Blake Bowles. It was a very fine save from the goalkeeper, Logan Orcott. And then Jimenez just put it over the top. Coming onto the field is the number 11, Barrett Travis again. Off goes Noah Ragosino, the goal scorer. That one's going to be out and a throw in to the Hornets. Porter, who's been the linchpin in the middle of the midfield. Worked really hard, the blue-collar worker there. And that's going to be all the way through to Cameron Stout. That one's out. Anywhere will do from Heritage Hall at the moment. Jimenez to Pickering. Pickering nearly putting in Sargent there. Bruce. Avila. Hildale enjoying more of the possession of the ball. Sargent's gone to the left-hand side here, up against the defender. Here's Bryce Chartney. Heritage Hall working hard defensively. Bryce Chartney will take the throw-in. Thrown into the box. It falls in the area, and in the end it's a shot over from Kyle Chartney. Goal kick taken by Logan Orcutt, who's made a couple of good saves in this game. It's a good ball over the top. Griffin's here trying to get a shot in, but Bruce was there to defend really well. Sargent will bring this ball down. Forward it goes from Bowles. Sargent has to scamper and put pressure on Carter. Griffin is working really hard. That ball through, and out comes Stout. And there was some pushing from James Barong. Free kick then to the Hornets. Espinoza is looking to come back into the fray. Nate Eklund's going to take some time here with this free kick. Place it properly with 18 minutes left. His side trailing by a 1-0. Holds his right arm aloft. Here's the ball into the box. Carter's there. Who else to head away? Not much gets past him in the air. Dump back into the box. Out comes the keeper and catches that one. Logan Orcutt, the sophomore. And he throws it out to Will Porter, the hard-working Will Porter. Griffin's inside the box. Can he pull it back? He does, of a fashion. And that one is going to be out for a throw-in. Another substitution brings Nick Eklund, back into the fray. His brother is Nate. Off comes Bryce Chartney. So the two Eklund brothers back in the back four together. Porter. Espinoza. Good run from him. Now, Carter's there. Haraway nearly in. Here's Sargent. Sargent needs to slow things down. Got a little bit excited there. Tried to pick out Pickering. Nothing doing. Carter lays the ball out to that right-hand side. Here's Porter looking to go over the top. Across comes the reliable Nate Eklund to clear the danger. Throw in on the far side to the Chargers in front of their own fans who filled the other side of the stadium. There's an effort from a long way out. That one was from Alex Allspore. Has got 11 goals and 4 assists this season, Allspore, but nothing doing there. Here's Bowles. Round one. Going to keep going here is Bowles. And in the end he runs into Carter, who foils that danger. And then the hard-working Espinosa puts it out for a throw-in. 15 minutes left in this one. Now Haraway stepped in here. Haraway on a good run. Jimenez is there. Keeper's out. And it's away for a corner. Keeper played the ball according to the referee. The Hornets fans are not too happy about that. Corner ball. Going to be taken by Nate Eklund. Eklund then, is this the moment for the Hornets? Towards the near post, right on the keeper, who catches well. And the referee said it's going to be a free kick, and I think there was a card there for Sargent. Or he's just coming off anyway. And on comes the number 33 again, Bryce Chartney. Keeper's okay. It was a good catch actually from the corner. Remains 1-0. Time beginning to run out. Just under 14 minutes left with the stadium clock stopped at 13:55. Pickering finds Haraway. Bowles is there. Carter goes in for the challenge. And the referee said it was a foul. And Heritage Hall have a free kick. Free kick then for the tall frame of Jonathan Carter. Referees are going to reset the clock here because it never went forward in that last play. So I reckon about 15 seconds will come off that time. Just waiting now as the officials get this right. Don't mind a delay as long as the right decision's made in the end. I'm estimating around about 15 seconds to come off the 13:55, which the stadium clock here at Soldier Field says. Referee pointing to the stadium clock as if anybody didn't know what was going on. Referee is Damjan Kojic. He's done a pretty good job. Wes Ruth from the OSSAA is on the field as well. Everybody wanting to get this right. It's such an important thing that, you know, the time is kept properly and there's no delay. And I think what happened in the last play, the stadium clock, the free kick was given, the referee blew the whistle, but the stadium clock didn't move forward. There we go. In fact, my estimate was out. We played 55 seconds, so we're down to 13 minutes exactly. 13 minutes to go. Carter then gets us back underway, up towards the halfway line. It's a strong header forward, up to Tucker Austin. Now Allspar. Brings in Dylan Orcutt, who plays it down to David Griffin. Griffin across the box all the way to Porter. Porter's inside the box here, but that's very good defending from Eklund. Porter got the tackle in. Porter's going to be heading to the University of Charleston to play. He's had a good game for me. He's now playing on the right. He's very good in the central midfield. One of those blue-collar workers that just works for you. Nothing spectacular, just tidies up, plays a good through ball every now and again. Just somebody you always need in your team. Here's the assister of the goal, Tucker Austin. Wants one himself, shoots, good save. Very good save again from Cameron Stout. Tucker Austin caught that one pretty well. He's off to Midwestern State to play. Still 1-0. That goal 40 seconds into the second half. Another substitution being made by Tommy Riley and the Chargers. And it's the man who's been booked in this game for delaying the restart. And that is Kaysen Argo. 2 players on yellow cards for the Chargers. And on comes Avia. Clock still ticking down as Kale Chartney comes off. Ball away on that far side. Espinoza did well round 2, couldn't get round the third. In the end, it comes off Austin, and there'll be a throw-in, which Eklund takes, Nick Eklund. Now Austin. Austin now in some space, tries to pull it back. Bruce was there. Nearly a very good assist from Austin. That ball that you get to the byline and tried to pull it back. Here's Bowles, who's done well since coming on as a substitute. Pickering, Haraway. Something special from those two, you believe, needed here for the Hornets, whose fans are trying to get behind their team. Good turn from Pickering. Carter, man of the match for me. Wins that one, continues his run. Referee will give that one as a push. Easy one to give. Travis Barrett with the push. Espinoza nearly with a very good touch there. And a foul in the end. Good play from Stavros Chrysant. And the Chargers can just slow things down here, as is their wont, with just less than 9 minutes to go. It's up to Hildale to force the pace a little bit now. Offside, says the assistant. So free kick then to the Hornets, and they've got a chance to get the ball forward here with 8.5 minutes to go. Remember, they got to the final in 2023, and they were beaten by Heritage Hall last year in the semi-final. They've made the semi-final the last 5 years, or final. There's a ball over the top, looking for Allspore. Back goes Eklund, who's had a good game at the back for the Hornets. Time ticks away now, just 8 minutes left. Throw-in will be taken by Argo. Now a late change here Number 32, Dork Jackson, comes on. He's a senior up front. Is he the man to do it for the Hornets? Haraway clears, only as far as Orcutt. Argo with the pull. So, time of the essence here for the Hornets. Brody Haraway finds Grant Bruce. Haraway again. Given away. Stout with a big clearance up the field. Carter with the header. Pickering nearly gets in behind the defence. Pickering's got to the line and gets pushed down. And the referee says nothing doing. Still nothing doing. Now the ball's dumped into the box, headed away. Avelia heads it down. Chance here, real chance. Out comes the keeper. And the referee says no penalty. Well, that would have been a moment for Dork Jackson, who'd just come on as a substitute. But nothing doing. Couple of shouts there for the Hornets for a penalty. Ball taken short. Cal Welker clears. He's had a good game at the back. .540 left in the game. The Heritage Hall flag being waved on the far side with their fans. They feel they're close now. Heritage Hall want 3 state championships in a row. 5 minutes between them and that feat. Wonderful tackle in the box. Had to get that right. Did Nick Eklund, and he did it very well up against the impressive Tucker Austin. Free kick to the Chargers. Ball placed. Charges forward. Espinoza, though, wants it back for the Hornets. Porter with the foul. They've got to get it forward quickly now. Nobody has worked harder in a Hildale shirt than Nate Eklund, who dumps it forward. Headed away. Avila. Back to the aforementioned Nate Eklund. Haraway gets it back. Haraway now, and those orange boots, needs a bit of magic. Here's Pickering. Pickering into the box. Sliding challenge with the keeper. Keeper comes out with the ball. Good handshakes. And up gets the goalkeeper, Logan Orcutt. And there's just 3 minutes left. It's going to need something special now for the Hornets to get back and force this into overtime. Ball forward now. It's 3 against 1. This is a real chance here now for Allspaw to finish it. Allspaw blasted over. Well, there was 3 against 1. And Alex Allspaw blasted over. Bryce Chartney swings a tired leg at that one. Argo. Austin. Austin's wriggled away from 2. Takes some time out here. Keeping control of the ball. Does really well. Argo again, who's impressed me. Wins a throw-in off Brody Haraway. Argo wearing 3. Down towards Porter. Eklund's there. Porter's kept it in really well. That's really clever play. And then the back heel, when perhaps he could have gone to the corner with 2 minutes to go. The Hornets have got to get this ball forward. Now Haraway, the freedom of Soldier Field. Players in black shirts stream forward. Pickering, something magical needed, but he's not going to get round Dylan Orcutt. Still they come forward. Avila. Pickering. Here's the moment. Pickering. Oh, the keeper makes an outstanding save with his right leg. Well, that may have won the championship there. That may just have won it with the goalkeeper making that save. Chartney forward. Belted away. Anywhere will do from the Chargers. 1 minute, 20 seconds left. It's got to go forward. Belted forward by goalkeeper Stout. Headed forward by Bruce. Espinosa. Again cleared away. We're in the last minute here. Austin plays it forward to Argo. Olspor is waiting. Argo's going to try and waste this minute if he can. And in the end, it's just belted away. 40 seconds left. Free kick. The flag being flown on the far side for the Heritage Hall Chargers, who look now as though they're going to have this three-peat the last 3 years. Argo's going to take all the time he can. It's down in the corner, and there are seconds left. And it is the Chargers that are going to win the boys 4A championship for the 3rd year in a row. And there is the final whistle. And Hilldale Hornets have lost again in the final. You feel sorry for them. For the last 5 years, they've been in the semi-final or the final. They've been beaten by a goal early in this second half. And Heritage Hall Chargers are celebrating in the corner. And the Hilldale Hornets are giving it everything they possibly can. And always a sad moment, of course, for the seniors who are on the losing side for the last time in their respective shirts. We're going to see the presentations in a few moments, but congratulations to Heritage Hall Chargers. The 2 coaches are going to meet in the middle of the field. Tommy Riley and Connor Schwab, who've got such respect for each other. But it is the team from Heritage Hall that come out on top. A very narrow victory. As I said, it was 0-0 in the first half. There wasn't too much going on for either goalkeeper. And it just took 40 seconds for Tucker Austin to break down the left-hand side to cross into the middle. And he had to take his time, did Noah Ragosino. But he did just that, drew the keeper and slotted it home for the only goal of the game. 3 years in a row, and now sportingly, the 2 sets of teams are going to shake hands before we have the presentation. 2 very good teams and highly respected by each other. Their coaches who lead the way, so important in high school soccer. And you can see there all the handshakes with the coaches and the players. And congratulations to Heritage Hall and Tommy Riley. Riley in his 25th year adds to his 5 state championships of 2013, 14, 16, and then, of course, 23, 24, and now 25. Well done to him. As the players gather in the middle of the field, a lot of these players know each other from their club games. Some ECNL players on both teams who come up against each other at the highest level. And this really is a good scene. Very sporting handshakes and hugs going on. Everybody managing to shake the hands of each other because they know how hard both teams have fought in this game. There were a couple of penalty shouts for Hildo Hornets late on. Nothing doing. I think the referee had a good game, and Heritage Hall, in the end, a thoroughly professional performance. Once they got in the lead, they were able to keep it there. And with the likes of Cal Welker and Jonathan Carter at the back, you have to say they have a very, very good defence. And the goalkeeper, Logan Orcutt, made a couple of good saves. One of them with the right foot late on, which kept it at 1-0 to Heritage Hall. Always a sad time, as I said, because it's the end of your high school career. Of course it is for the Heritage Hall seniors as well, although they will go out on top. Don't go away. We're going to have the presentation of the trophies in just a few moments' time. We'll stay with that. And then in around about an hour and a quarter's time, we'll be getting ready for our next game, which is the 5A girls. Bishop Kelly taking on MacArthur. MacArthur, who've never been in the final before. And so that one should be one to stay with us for here on NFHS Network. And if that wasn't enough, what about 7 o'clock? Booker T. Washington in the 5A boys against Santa Fe South, who've had to make the long journey up here to Claremore. So far then, recap from last night. Norman North boys beat Broken Arrow in the 6A boys on penalties, having been 3-0 down. Got it back to 3-3 with a second and a half left. And then no goals in the overtime, and then they won it on the penalty shootout. And then it was Cassidy 2, Cassia Hall girls 0 in the 3A girls final. Earlier on today, we saw Bethany winning by a goal to 0 against Holland Hall. And now we've just witnessed Heritage Hall 1, Hilldale 0. Let's turn it over to the stadium announcer, who will take us through the next few minutes of proceedings.
OSSAA High School State Soccer Championship game. Congratulations to both sides for outstanding sportsmanship and great play. Representing the OSSAA in today's trophy presentation is Wes Ruth. First, the state runner-ups, assisting with the presentation from Hilldale High School, the superintendent, Rick Puckett, principal Josh Nixon, and the athletic director, Josh Grandstaff. As your name is announced, please come forward to receive your medals. Cameron Stout. Valente Espinoza. Nick Eckler. Nate Eckler. Hayes Box. Tony Booth. Grant Russ. Enrique Gomez. Zach Marlin. Bryce Jimenez. Gage Rowland. Andy Cook. Blake Bowers. Brody Harrell. Liam Salt. Mateo Serafin. Kale Sharp. Omar Avila. Doug Jackson. And Bryce Sharp. Receiving the Coach's Achievement Plaque is head coach Connor Schwab. And now, your state runner-up trophy presented to the Hilldale Hornets. And now, for today's state champions, assisting with the presentation from Heritage Hall, President Aaron Petro, head of the school Keith Castle, and the athletic director Chris Capella. As your name is announced, please come forward to receive your medal. Logan Borka. Kyler Benoit. Kason Argo. Johnny Carter. Will Porter. Wyatt Matthews. Adam Alberini. David Griffin. Alex Alspaugh. Barrett Travis. Cal Welker. Henry Willen. Grayson Bees. Landon Gasky. Bo Butler. James Baron. Dylan Orca. Tucker Austin. Noah Ragazzino. Terrence Brown. Kingston Rivers.
Oh, Preston.
And Stavros Person. Receiving the Coach's Achievement Plaque is head coach Tommy White. And now, your state championship trophy presented to the Heritage Hall Chargers.
Well, you can see the Heritage Hall Chargers there celebrating with the trophy. The stats of the game, you can see it was won by a 1-0. That goal just 40 seconds into the second half. The shots were 5-3 in favour of the Chargers. They even had 9 corners against 3. There were 3 yellow cards in the game, but honestly, it was a really good battle between two very good sides who, as I've been saying, really respect each other. Congratulations to Tommy Riley in his 25th year of coaching for the Heritage Hall Chargers. Bad luck to Hilldale Hornets. They'll have to pick themselves up and try to come back for a 6th time to at least the semi-finals and a 3rd time in the championship final. Stick around for our next game. That's going to be on air just before 4 o'clock. It is the 5A girls between BK, Bishop Kelly from Tulsa, and with MacArthur, their opponents. That one around about 4 o'clock. This is Dave Saunders just signing off now. Well done to the Chargers, who win it by a 1-0 over the Hornets.